Happy Friday morning. All right, guys, happy Friday. It is 6:15 in the morning. Just got done with Fit 45 Live. Actually, 18 minutes of straight core work. I'm gonna put up the movements on our Instagram. Check those out if you want a good core workout for Friday. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Again, excited to be back on the blog. Episode 59 of the blog. I think I'm gonna go hard to 100 and see how I feel. But appreciate all the feedback on the blog last night. Obviously opened up a forum for people to comment on our new program and everything else, and no discussion we haven't had before. So that's exciting to see people engaged and actually watching the videos. So I appreciate that. Exciting day. Hope you guys are having a good one. We're rocking my Olympics t-shirt earlier in the workout. Excited for the Winter Olympics to start. Love the Olympics. If you could be one Winter Olympic athlete or one sport, what would it be and why? All right, so just got back to the gym. It is just before 9 o'clock. Had a green smoothie, prepped my lunch. Back here, just slammed another cup of coffee. Forgot to have a podcast interview with the Northern Virginia Advice Givers. I think that's what it is, Northern Virginia Advice Givers. I've got that at 9, and then I've got Fit 45 at 9:30. So hopefully squeeze in that whole podcast interview before that. I'll make sure to get that out to you guys. And then going about the day. Hope all is well. One thing I did want to touch on from my morning reading Gary Vaynerchuk's new book, is something someone in his book talked about as far as providing a service to people, and that's definitely where I'm at now. Is I don't care what the product is, if it's an online boot camp, if it's a mentorship group for men, if it's a youth development program, if it's a boot camp, a CrossFit, a powerlifting, it really doesn't matter to me. It's the change that I see in people. It's the inspiration and the excitement. If that is a back squat max and you're super excited and it can help contribute to your life, if it's losing 10 pounds, if it's learning how to eat better, if it's developing healthy habits, if it's seeing your friend online, that's what drives me on a day-to-day basis. I could really give two shits about the product I give you. I just want to give you the best product that facilitates that excitement and that enjoyment. So even further discussion about what's going on and where my focus is right now, it's developing and giving the person that I'm serving that product that helps them live a healthy lifestyle and love what they're doing. All right, guys, it is 10:10 a.m. on Friday. Just finished with Megan from Northern Virginia Advice Givers. I've been graciously selected to do an article as well as a podcast in the future, so I'll keep you guys up to date on that. I thought maybe the podcast was today. I obviously didn't read the email clear enough. I'm sorry.
Just an interview first, just to get to know him, and then we'll decide if your podcast's worthy. But I think you are.
Awkward.
So, it's okay.
Yeah, if I don't make it, I'll be completely vulnerable and tell you I didn't make it. So, Megan, tell us about yourself.
Oh, this is about me, not the podcast?
This is about you. This is about you.
Oh, okay.
We love meeting new people.
So me, I grew up in Alexandria, Virginia, so I'm a Northern Virginia native. I'm a podcast producer and production manager for the magazine.
What is the name of the podcast?
Northern Virginia Advice Givers.
Keeping it simple. I like it. What episode are we on?
I just finished recording episode 23. You will be episode 30-something?
I was wanting to be one.
So we're actually the cool part is that episodes for release based on the production schedule. Right now we are going to be starting to book the summer schedules because we're already booked for release dates through June.
It's called growth, guys. Something we're always trying to work on.
There's something happening in Northern Virginia.
Something.
So.
Tell me the premise of the podcast.
So the podcast is really just trying to get to know local business owners like you, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, people who are doing awesome things and who have these incredible stories that need to be told. For example, yesterday we finished up with a personal, actually family friend of mine. She's a mouth painter.
Mouth painter?
Yes.
Tell me what a mouth painter is.
She was in a car accident 30 years ago. So she's a quadriplegic. And so at first that word, basically she felt pretty much labeled for life.
Right.
Then she found kind of a different area of interest and passion through art. And she became literally paints with her mouth, like a paintbrush in her mouth.
Wow.
And actually does it. I have a video too. I'll send it to you so you can
Send me the video. I'll drop it right
drop
here.
that right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so she goes around and actually demos to different groups, high schools, elementary schools, rehab groups. So we tell stories from just that person doing an awesome thing, solving a problem that I like to think of as self-doubt, because I look at her painting every day that's in my house and I'm like, damn, there's nothing I can't do if
Right.
she's this much of a badass.
Right.
And then we interview a chiropractor, dog trainer, gym owners, all sorts of people. So just getting people's stories out there because
Man.
no one else is.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think as we get more into technology, obviously it's allowing us to have a greater reach.
Yeah.
But also, a lot of things are becoming more internal, and we're not actually seeing as much.
Yeah.
So we're closed off to some of those social dynamics that we used to have as a culture or society because we're all stuck in.
This mode
phones
all the
and-
time.
If you
Oh,
guys-
look, I have a message. Of
Oh,
course,
great.
something else happened.
If you guys watch Black Mirror, I watch like one episode a week. It's all on how technology is ruining us. It's pretty scary. But
But this part of technology is cool. We
Yeah.
get to share awesome stories with you guys.
yeah, this is the good stuff. Where do you want to, in a year,
Ooh.
where is Northern Virginia Advice Givers and what role do you play in that?
Oh, man.
She just spent like an hour interviewing me, so now it's my turn.
No, switching it up on me. I'm usually not behind the camera. Usually always behind the camera. Advice Givers, probably a year from now, we're going to be celebrating with 100 different advice givers at a big rockin' party. A lot of music.
I like to party.
Dancing. Yeah. Yeah. Food, fun,
Okay.
beer. Yeah, and I think my role will be just probably that relationship person. Making sure that you guys are comfortable with Ryan, making sure you guys are, getting good content out there, making sure you guys are telling the right stories.